I don't know how much it was. I know it was a fucking lot. It was basically the size of a roll of pennies. So it was just like, so she stuck it in. And I was like,
it's like an adrenaline
hey,
shot.
I was going to try that.
In your butt?
No, my shoulder. God damn it.
Well, I don't know. It's steroids.
How many shots were you getting? Why were they all in your butt?
But I just made a pegging joke that I abandoned, and then you said in the butt. I go, wait, did you give the pegging joke? So we just
that's what I was implying.
We just overlapped our jokes, and it didn't work out at all.
No, it was implied.
Well, anyways, welcome to Trash Talk.
Welcome to Trash Talk.
Anyways, this is John talking on Trash Talk.
As usual.
On and on about his butt and how he hurt it.
I am honestly, I am quite butthurt about it. So yeah, I guess
if a sexy nurse asked to peg you, would you do it?
What the fuck?
Because that's what like the situation he's describing.
That's not.
Doesn't do it for you.
What the fuck? That's not. It's a shot with a hypodermic needle, not a dildo.
Yeah, sure. But I'm saying hypothetically, because we do it a lot of times.
It might be more efficient using the dildo, honestly. Get it right up in your guts.
You can fuck her after she gets to fuck you.
Now, in any situation, would you go for that?
I was asking you first.
Doesn't matter.
Because you're the one describing this whole situation.
I'm not describing getting pegged. I'm describing getting medical treatment.
And it came to that all of a sudden.
You said getting pegged. So I put it to you, asshole. Would you be down for that?
No, probably not. Depending on the nurse,
You're
maybe.
homophobic?
No. This has nothing to do with a guy.
Good point. Good point.
There's no testicles involved.
In that case, it's not gay. It's a chick.
Man, butt stuff's butt stuff, right?
Yeah, but it's not gay. It's just butt stuff.
Yeah.
There's nothing inherently homosexual about the butthole. It's just,
It is a sin.
Says who?
I don't know.
What? Take a guess.
Fascist?
Fascist?
Christian.
Yeah.
Well, the forbidden raisin cake in Hebrews is
I think any sort of religion. I would say Jewish people aren't allowed to do it in the butt, right?
I thought they were like...
Is that literally in a Bible, or is that just people being like, I don't like it, and I will now associate it with religion?
It's got to be in the Old Testament.
Thou shalt not fuck the ass.
Thou shalt not tongue punch the thought box.
Well, no, it's about sodomy or whatever. So
yeah.
No anal penetration.
Yeah, that's why the Bible is against homos.
That the 5 commandments that they lost.
That's because the priests hold that the most sacred position, and only they're allowed to have it.
Good point. Good point.
You're not godly enough for that ass. Step away, sir.
I mean, honestly, that tracks. Say there was 15. Wasn't there something about 15 commandments like that, or maybe there's some from? That was from History of the World Part 1. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, there's also.
But what if that was the 5th? That was the 3rd tablet was no butt fucking, no priest banging kids. Know. Definitely stop touching kids. Don't touch kids.
What happened?
Seriously, stop.
Like the rape or whatever. Yeah. No, there was supposed to be I think Moses destroyed the first set of tablets.
Yeah.
And then went back and came back with the 10. So they don't know.
It's like, fine, you get butt fucked with you guys.
It's
just an angry set.
What about the butt stuff? We gotta have rape. We gotta be able to have slaves.
The 10 commandments we have was like the God damn it, the tantrum that God threw after Moses broke the first 2 sets of tablets. So he went and rewrote them. He was like, yeah, this is what they said. And it's the ones we have now. It could have been, only butt fucking on Sundays. We don't know. It could have been a really cool 10 commandments.
Yeah. He could have been the best. But
yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of dumb things in the Old Testament that you could say, it could have been
history of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the real history of the world?
The movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's good to be king.
That brings me to one of my topics right off the bat.
Yes.
Did you see it in there?
Sorry.
What is it?
What the hell is it now?
What? What?
Okay, you know what it is, but what is
I
it?
don't...
StoneHenge.
Okay, well, why?
What is it? What the hell is it?
Oh, shut up. People are trying to figure that out for 10,000 years.
So how old is it?
4,000 years. 2,000 years? I don't know.
Yeah.
Older than us.
Definitely.
Do you remember StoneHenge?
In where?
In England.
No, I don't know if I know StoneHenge.
If they found a druidic site, it was at the time would have been all salt flats, but it was oak trees. and there was one upturned oak tree root in the
Oh,
center.
I feel like
of it.
I've heard of this before.
And it was very, I can't remember the term is, but it was
In
very,
New England, is that what you said? Or
In
England?
England.
England. What's even more fascinating is they think there's a henge underneath the Great Lakes. There's like some sort of
yeah. And 4,000 years
sculpture
is a
or
lot of
whatever.
time for rivers to rechannel and lakes to fill in. So
Oh, especially a lake, has changed its
yeah, but
borders
I'd be
over
more
years
curious if
and
they
shit.
find the wreck of the Ella Fitzgerald, honestly.
why. That's just like modern shit. I want to know the old shit. So what
happened to the
what
Edmund
is-
Fitzgerald?
What is StoneHenge though? What do you think it is?
Oh, some druids got baked or ate mushrooms.
Mushrooms for sure.
Got bored, figured out how levers worked, and then built a big circle to basically get stoned in. That's what I think.
To worship their
I
like
think
pagan
it's
earth gods and shit.
involved with conscious
But what were they doing with it?
getting high on mushrooms. They're druids.
Was it a calendar?
Are there 12 stones? Because that's not the calendar we have. I mean,
Well, the thing is, it was rebuilt at one point.
oh,
you
so
know,
then, psh,
They don't know exactly, but they know there's a lot of different rings and a lot of certain mathematical.
look up. Shout out to Mini Minuteman on YouTube.
Mini Minute Man.
Mini Minuteman. He,
Mini Man.
I found him. He started breaking down Ancient Apocalypse.
Oh, really?
He has 3 1-hour or 48-minute episodes that cover 2 episodes each. And as much as I want to be like, yeah, fuck yeah, he just goes breaks down. It's like, no. So this is scientifically proven. This is bullshit.
This
really
whole thing talks about how. What do you think Stonehenge was used for? What have you been told?
That's
Or
what I'm
learned?
saying. That's what. Yeah, he just told us what he thought it was used for. But
Okay.
we've all
I
been
was
taught.
reading through the
Yeah,
article
it's for
here.
druids to
He-
shoot mushrooms and fucking.
Oh, I heard you talking about drugs. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think stuff like that happened, and I think it happened in mass.
Yeah.
Looks like a lot
Mass.
of spiritual.
They weren't
sinners.
Catholic.
There were. It
But
was.
people coming
Ah.
together, congregating, and then like a lot of ancient cultures would give hallucinogens, and they'd do like these
Yeah.
nighttime sensory deprivation type things. We'd go into a dark space.
Fuck yeah.
A lot of places had cave stuff.
So I
Or the
100%.
caves even had gases coming out of them that people just get high on.
Yeah, that was
And
the
they were just
oracle.
orgy stuff.
The Greek
orgying out in the
oracle.
I don't
caves.
know about that. But they're places of worship.
I mean, if they're doing drugs,
Worship the human body. Don't
yeah.
fuck me.
I mean, if you think about it, it would be like a seasonal holiday, right? They all come together at one time for this big party because because they're
Oh.
also calendaring the moon
Is that how you hit
and the
up girls back then? I
sun.
was like, do you want to go worship with me?
Maybe that's.
Well, you just want to go
hey,
see the sun. Like,
Maybe maybe they were trying to start
climax.
the first world.
No! Some of the horizon.
What if, on your orgy idea, they were trying to create the world's first homogeneous civilization?
Who?
What do you mean by
the
Stonehenge
homogenous?
people?
Everyone's it's a one giant population.
Socialism.
There's no countries. There's no borders. It's just one giant population. Because what they'd do is they'd come from all over the world, or as far as they can go, and they would all bang each other and get knocked up with each other. And that way, when they spread back out, there's no hostility because they're family. Nah?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
So
Well,
this
that's
is what these guys
That's
talk
my new
about.
theory and mushroom.
It's
and-
just
and
like-
A lot of people, like, Stonehenge is a calendar. And these guys are arguing that it's not a year calendar. And they had, like, broken up, I guess, a predominant or prevailing theory right now is 12 months. They're all 30-day months. And then they sprinkle in some, like, special days of the year here and there to make up for the 1 day short after every 4 years, you know?
It's our leap year system.
Yeah, they have a different system for the handling leap year.
Yeah, it's the same as the Mayans did. You know,
But they argue, though, that this whole idea on numbers and numerology doesn't make sense because the Egyptians didn't do it. Well, that's what's in the article. What is this from?
that's because it's
Vice.com.
yeah. That's the one thing. Also,
Oh,
I'm
shit. I
I
just
feel like
realized that.
Vice is kind of like a. They like to debunk.
So this is the
things.
way the quote from this people that are trying to disprove it is, this proposal is unsubstantiated, being based as it is on a combination of forced interpretations, numerology, and unsupported analogies. Stonehenge calendar, quote unquote, model argues that some of the monument stones represent a calendar, as was goes on to describe the calendar.
Yeah, but
12 months, 30 days each, and they have a different method of handling leap year.
yeah. But what I think that they're just trying to say is that people are stupid back then and didn't have a calendar. That's
All
not
this
what
stuff
I
was
think.
keeping peace back then.
Yeah.
Help you follow the fucking seasons and shit. Know exactly what nowadays. We're just like, yeah, every third Thursday in May. You sow the corn.
Yeah, it's dumb. You're talking about like almanac shit, but our calendar.
Something stupid. They find their little. Oh, look, the sun's lined up with this right now. All right, and then this is happening with the moon. It's time to plant.
Yeah. So, do you think though that the people that built Stonehenge, because we don't even know who built it, do you think they were intelligent enough to do something like that?
Well, you don't get those big ass stones standing on straight. With
If they were
themselves
intelligent enough to
if
do
they're
that,
dumb.
don't you think they're intelligent enough to have a calendar?
Yeah.
Like someone has to be feeding them.
All right.
Those aren't hunters and gatherers.
All right,
They're
fine.
doing that
okay,
shit.
fine. Fucking giants.
Civilization.
Great. You're right.
Or
There were
giants.
You're right. There were giants.
The Bible does say they're giants.
Well, Stonehenge too also wasn't just the stones in the middle. There is also concentric rings that they found of like posts.
Yep.
I'm gonna say like one of them had like 42 posts, and there's an even further out one. I don't remember what. That
I wanted
one
to say it was like 72 and shit. There's definitely multiple walls, and even other rings. They find so many other like of these things throughout the countryside.
I know
of
they
England.
found like trails and things that lead towards it, and it looks like almost like a ritual.
You're talking about the ley lines now, because it also is
maybe
on
the trails
one of those.
follow those. I'm just saying that I know that they found some old footpaths that the way they describe it is like they might have ran some ritual with this path they followed.
The old goat trail.
The old goat path.
Why is that so funny?
Because it's from 300. I know a
Oh my
goat path.
Take the old goat path.
I love that movie. No, man. I think Stonehenge is older than like.
What did they say?
the
It is now, like
caveman.
13,000 or something.
Yeah, no, they say it's only like 6,000, 8,000. Like the same before the Egyptians.
I thought they were saying it's older now because the stones might have been the newest addition to it, the last thing that happened. So I thought the concentric posts, some of those are like
super
older.
Yeah. No, I think so. I think it's definitely had revisions. Like they remodeled it in the 1900s at one point. It seems like early 1900s. Yeah.
Modeled it.
Yeah, no, they
just
did.
gonna move this here. This
I like the feng
aesthetically looks a little
shui of
better.
this one.
I've been to Stonehenge.
You have?
Yeah, when I was in
Okay.
England.
Okay. I forget. I feel like I do kind of remember this now. I don't follow your Facebook that closely, Derek.
Oh, I showed you pictures I had on my phone.
I know. But I thought there was a plaque even that said like in whatever 1920s they got an excavator out there, lifted a bunch of stones up and shit, and did what they could. But
EnglishHeritage.com .org says that
it's an organization.
Stonehenge monument was built about 5,000 years ago, and the stone circles were erected as late as the Neolithic period, 2500 BC. So
They admit that?
they say it was built in stages. First monument would have been around 5,000. And the one
Okay.
4,500 when they put the stones up.
But that's probably what you're saying is like that's what people are dating it to is 25,000.
Well, I mean, this whole place, there's other stone hinges around it. Or
yeah,
other hinges.
Yeah, hinges, but nothing like this. Dirt mounds and stuff as well,
Yeah, no, that's what you see more of is the mounds. The mounds are everywhere out there, like all over that fucking place. If you go out and see Stonehenge, on all the highways I was at around it, there's just these fucking obviously man-made mounds like all over the place that form patterns.
You're talking about the dolmens. Where there's like two rocks leaning against each other or whatever.
No, I'm talking about mounds of earth.
Mounds of earth.
Like they could be
Mounds,
burial mounds,
earth
like
mounds.
like large fucking
yeah.
mounds.
Giants.
Was Stonehenge, what's the size of the Stonehenge? Was it disappointing like Mount
That was
Rushmore?
cool.
Like
really
Mount
interesting.
Rushmore?
I wish I got spent more around and gotten to go see more of the other shit that's around
Did you
it.
touch the rocks?
Even though it's like not visually like, oh my god. It's more like, here's where a lot of these posts were built, you know.
How big
They're
were
not
they?
here anymore, but we have marked where they were at because we found the pits where they were buried.
How big were the stones, though?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Oh,
asking.
those are huge.
what's
Like
the
standing
size?
next to it, like...
Well, I didn't
Your
get to go
house?
stand up next to it.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
But
There are certain tours you can get to do that, or if you claim to be a druid and you have to pass some whatever bullshit, and then like you can go be
show
like
her
around
your
all
character
you
sheet.
You have to wear a cloak?
No, I don't think that would close, but that's just your own assumption.
Well, no, that's why I asked.
You're a
If
druid.
you've never been to Mount Rushmore, it's disappointingly small.
I've been to Mount Rushmore.
God
It
damn
was
it.
small.
Yes. So how does Stonehenge stack up with disappointment? Was it
I wasn't disappointed.
right? So it was as big as you wanted it to be.
It's what I expected it
Okay,
to be.
because every time
Dude,
I
I've
see,
been paying attention to Stonehenge since I was a kid.
all right, dude, chill. All right, I'm not
Like,
questioning.
I knew exactly what to
I'm
expect.
not questioning.
You know what I did after I saw Stonehenge? I took the
You
long
jizzed
way
your
back
pants?
to the there's like a path,
Long
big
way
long
back.
like winding path,
Mm-hmm.
where you can like cut through some cornfield shit, and there's cow patties everywhere. I had my shit kickers on, and I was like flipping patties looking for mushrooms.
What?
I didn't find any mushrooms.
Jesus, so you're just out there kicking some shit.
I was kicking shit.
What was
Got
this
back in the
for?
bus. They're like, smells like shit.
Yeah. You're like, yeah, I just wanted to look at the stones, kick some shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Got my shit kickers out. I'm going to use it.
What exactly are shit kickers?
Those big
to
old
you?
galoshes. To me, those big galoshes. What are you,
No.
those huge.
What,
In
fucking-
England?
I mean, I wasn't like
Or
kicking
what?
like nasty. You want to find a nice dried up one. That's
Oh,
where
you
they're
gotta give
growing
it a try.
out.
Well, it's rainy there all the time, though, too. You gotta be careful.
Yeah. And after a little bit, I was
Moist,
just
not
like, I had my ex. I was like, why don't you go kick some fucking shit? I just start pointing them out. Get that one. Get that one.
Oh, that's great. You gotta
Kick
find.
that shit, baby.
You get Every once in a while, you get that one that looks like it's dry, you know, just over,
Never.
and then she slips in it.
You got shit on my shoe. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Oh man, I'm kind of really jealous of kicking shit though next to Stonehenge.
Do the voice again.
Well, then I got an ice cream
Do
after
the
that.
chick. Do the girl voice again. It was-
Saw Stonehenge, got
God
ice
damn
cream
it.
immediately.
Oh man, that's a day. That's
Dude, you gotta do that chick voice again.
what he said.
Get that shit, baby. Or something. I can't.
Well, that's Derek yelling at her. Kick that shit.
Wait, it's so super. Oh God. Woo, that got me.
Well, yeah, I think Stonehenge is pretty old. That's all I'm
Damn it. Yeah.
trying to get at, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick.
Well, it's
with
at
this
least
stuff.
5,000, maybe older.
No, it's got to be older
The
than
whole
that.
area, I think, in general, has been getting used for ceremonial butt worshipping, I guess, according to you two. But
No. Do you
Did
know
you
about...
just say butt worshiping?
yeah, you guys started off talking about butt worshipping and like,
No, butt pegging, and he started it.
and religion. And
What religion?
The Ten Commandments of butt fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
It would have been the 15. So,
Yeah, the 1 through 10, then
I
11
mean-
through 15 is ow,
and
ow,
this all
ow.
came of Stonehenge, and what is it? What do you guys think?
Well,
it
we were
is?
talking about
Is it a
history.
calendar? Is it not a calendar? Is it something else? You don't know what it is.
Oh,
you don't agree.
it's definitely a calendar. It's definitely a calendar because I feel like people were traveling from long distance away, so they had to like keep track of it.
Yeah.
Like,
Also, that's the most plausible thing you can do with sticks and sun. So,
sticks and sun.
yeah.
These are monoliths that are moving.
Yeah.
Some of them is 25 kilos.
Honestly,
that's what
I
just
think
read.
that
25 kilos.
Tons. So a kilo is
Tones.
like 60
Do you know
grams.
about Doggerland?
Doggerland?
Doggerland.
Does it involve dogs?
No,
Does it involve the Duggars?
no. But it's the land. It's like the French Canal. Is that no? It's not English Canal. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, channel.
Channel.
English
It's
channel.
like that area was above land, and so was like from Denmark and like into Scandinavia and shit too.
Oh,
It was
was there
all-
an ice age?
Yeah, it was all above land, and they know it because they can find tools underneath the water.
Oh,
and
there's a
stuff.
whole bunch of shit in the Mediterranean Sea, around Japan.
Yeah, definitely that.
India, tons of sunken major cities. They found.
Well, for sure, but I'm just saying this one in particular is then trapped all these people onto the island, and I would say Stonehenge is way before that. So there's probably even a better civilization that might have got lost. Atlantis.
Fuck. Ugh. I saw something where Atlantis is
Merman, pa. Merman.
I saw something with there's a very convincing geological feature in Africa. I think I want to say Northwest Africa. I want to say that they're like, this looks like a city. It was a city.
Are you talking about the Eye of Sahara? But it's
maybe.
it's like circular pattern.
Not Sahara, Sahara.
Eye of the Sahara, Derek. You know what the fuck.
I wanted to make sure I'm thinking of the right thing.
I'm just checking. Will you?
How much time I had?
Do you know what the Eye of the Sahara is?
No.
He just explained it.
Eye of the Sahara.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
It is most likely the capital city of Atlantis. It's circular.
Yeah.
It was probably once underwater.
I didn't have to finish typing because
Well,
it's
the way
already
that-
listening to me.
There's a fucking wave pattern in the sand.
This is geologyscience.com. Eye of the Sahara or Richart structure.
Yep.
It's Lego set.
What?
Oh, wait, that's an advertisement. It's literally the head title and then Lego set. And then if you scroll down, the story.
Of course, though, it gives you Legos because you haven't bought any in a couple months or whatever.
Need your fix.
Come back to us.
Oh, God, I'm itchy.
Gotta fix the ad.
Does it look like it could have once been a capital?
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's like Tatooine is one set.
Tatooine.
And then another one looks like some Persian sort of encampment thing. Or a theater. Gladiatorial.
It's giant, though.
No, you're
There's a bulldozer.
What?
All Lego sets.
God damn it!
All right.
Got us. He got
The
us.
Blue Eye of the Sahara, or known as the Richart structure, is a geological formation in the Sahara Desert. The formation stretches across a 40-kilometer wide region in Mauritania.
That's a country.
Okay. It was first photographed by the Gemini astronauts who used it as a landmark in the 60s to monitor the progress of the opening sequences. Later, the Landsat satellite took additional images and provided information about the size, height, and extent of the formation. There's a video that goes with it. Oh, there's concentric circles that almost look like an amphitheater.
Yeah, dude.
But on a
but it's
small city scale.
But it's huge. Yeah. Imagine the blue part's water. A city could be in that. That's Atlantis. The
Dude,
concentric circle
you
city.
just dude.
Jizzed all over it.
You just dude.
Yeah, dude.
To talk about conspiracies. Yeah, dude. Oh.
Crunchy
dude.
tunes, man.
Yeah, dude. Atlantis, bro.
It's all right.
So this
I
photo
do it.
credit is from NASA, and it is a picture of way zoomed out of the Sahara, and there's these concentric circles that have I think maybe a mountainous backdrop on them. Go right up to the edge of that. The outer circles create a blue color, which would say water. And the center, though, looks like it might be wet, maybe. It looks like ripples of blue a little bit, so I don't know if it's fully submerged, but the middle's not that deep.
They actually have found salt in it. It's just rocks, though, most of it. It's all dried up.
But it is
desert.
obviously man-made, or not natural.
Yeah.
Aliens.
I mean, what is the fuck is it, though, really?
No, this is our lost history.
The explanation,
our birthright.
The explanation is some volcano bubbled up, and then
Well, that actually does kind of make sense.
no, because how would it just collapse perfectly?
Oh, there's multiple pictures of it. Yeah.
Yeah, probably eroded over a bajillion years.
No, it's only the structure itself is quite old.
God
The rocks are old, but there's most likely a city on top of it. They got washed
Let's
away.
say
Jesus.
millions of years ago, volcanic activity from the deep beneath the Earth's surface lifted the entire landscape around the eye. These regions were not deserts as they are today, so they were likely much more temperate with abundant flowing water. Layered sandstone rocks deposited by blowing winds in the bottoms of lakes and rivers during the temperate. The subsurface volcanic flow eventually pushed up the overlying layers of the sandstone and other rocks. After the volcanism died down, wind and water erosion began to eat away at the dome layers of rock. The region began to settle down and collapse on itself, creating the roughly circular eye feature. I don't know about that.
Oh, yeah.
That looks too perfect.
Yeah, right? Nature doesn't do it.
Nature.
Show us another example, even like a small scale
My butthole.
example.
No. You have fissures in yours. This is not fissured.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
Oh,
Mother
yeah,
Nature's
yeah,
not perfect like that.
Yes, it is.
Mm.
It's not even like center. It's not like it's
I'm not saying it's not possible.
it's going on.
I think
it's not even even.
not that possible.
So here's
not
the-
that
here's-
not
likely.
fucking even.
Here's
dickhead.
the thing. Here's the thing.
It's off. It's
eroded.
was not the circles aren't even fucking even with each other. So all right. This make all right.
What? It could have been okay, so how old do you think the Sahara Desert is?
Probably as old as sand has existed
What do you think that?
because sand was like, hey, that looks nice and wet.
I'm going to tell
make it
you
dry.
this. The Sahara is only 6,000 years old.
Okay.
It was a lush green rainforest.
Like I said sand. That's what I said.
The entire
Said sand.
Upper Africa was just like the Amazon.
Huh. Dope.
And that would have been like right at the coast of it, maybe, or something. You know, river system up to it.
I don't know, but
Because they said there was huge rivers and stuff, like 3 Amazons. There's probably a different Amazon. They said that Nile used to flow east to west back in the day.
so naming it, call this river Amazon 1, it's on Amazon 2. And then
Well,
like,
it just kind of like mirrored.
sir, why are you
the
calling
planet
it Amazon?
Mirrored itself, you know, if you think about it.
Thanks for stepping on my bit, asshole.
Sorry, I'm just trying to explain to you that that's what everyone like assumes. It's just like, well, there's been a desert there. Of course, there's not Atlantis. Oh, but if there was a rainforest everywhere, river up to it,
Yeah.
why wouldn't an empire or
Right.
civilization
That seems that
build
would be
there?
the most practical place to be. Yeah.
When I was in Chichen Itza looking at a Mayan ruin,
I
my
love
tour
when he
guide
says this.
told me about in one of the pyramids, deep inside of it. So they found that these pyramids are always like layered. They just keep building on the outside.
Right.
So there's always like these crazy inner chambers they keep finding and go back further and further. They found these jades that were in a statue of a jaguar for eyes. And when they tested the jade, they found that it was like something like 12 or 13,000 years old, and it came from China.
That's typically
Because
where it
there's
is.
a chemical imprint on it from the region of the world it came from.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, they can tell where certain minerals are
Honestly, we don't know shit. That's why we keep looking.
from. Yeah, for sure. I just like looking. I like questioning. What is it?
Well, yeah.
What is it?
If there's something that we know.
There's something out
What
we
the hell
know
is
this
it?
was here by this time because they can trace back the pyramids on the inside. They're like, yeah, this is really fucking old, 13,000 years old. And this rock came from China.
Still
Something got it there, cut, and shaped into a jaguar's eye.
Yeah. Well, it would be like your prized possession if this thing came from China, you know?
I've read some stuff
there was
back when I
definitely
was
trading.
a kid, and they were like talking about the spread of humanity, and it looks like there's some sort of link. I don't know if it was mitochondrial DNA or just regular DNA that linked Asian people and Native Americans.
Oh, yeah. You're talking about it's Polynesian and South Africans. Is that what you're talking about? South Americans?
Just people from Asia, you know, the whole continent.
Yeah. I can't remember what chromosome or strand of DNA it is, but you're right that the Russians and Chinese have more in common with the South American Indians, Native Americans, than the North Americans do, which is weird. Yeah.
I mean, Pangea. I don't know.
Yeah,
Well,
but
kinda
it's
like
also
the spread of
Ori-
humanity all spread out. One went one direction, another one another direction, and they just met back on the other side and had totally different experiences.
And they all banged and it went back separate ways. One
So-
global
No, now it's a
society.
ripple, and everybody's just slowly turning orange.
So think about it though. Listen to this. If
Oh, they meet in Southern California? Okay.
if there was a bunch of different ancient civilizations throughout the eons, and there was a cataclysm, and humanity was wiped down to just like cave-dwelling people.
Spell cataclysm.
Cataclysm. I'm not gonna spell that shit, motherfucker. I can't even spell apocalypse.
I'm sorry.
I could struggle through volcano, so.
I want to spell out, please.
No.
Spell volcano for me, please.
But if there was multiple apocalypses throughout the eons, humanity would go back to the caveman lifestyle. They would get whoever was in a cave would survive for years, probably on end, and have to like come back out and repopulate.
And bang more.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that it would also explain why you get different races.
Right, Denisovans, right? You're talking about?
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
and other ones.
You evolve too, especially if you were trapped underground for 100 years.
Now you're talking about chuds.
1,000 years, maybe.
Cannibalistic human underground dwellers.
It's very possible that it happened.
Turned
at
a
one
bunch of
point.
golems.
No.
No one wants to bang the golem.
That's just
folks
also
at the-
how
at
you
the-
will lose pigment in the skin. Why you would lose hair if you're trapped underground for quite a while.
Just thinking they come out for 100 years to fuck, and it was like, oh god, they can. I thought you said.
Anyone, Dirk?
It's like, why are they here?
Are you talking about the hills have eyes?
No,
There's like the people that are like nuclear,
Dude, God,
living under the
you
hills.
keep shitting on my
shit.
premise. And it's really pissing me off.
Your premise made no sense.
Do you need a beverage?
Yes,
too?
please. I'll take one of his Modelo's if you don't mind.
Yeah, you're welcome to
Thank
it.
you so much.
Anyway,
And I'm still gonna shit on it.
No, because going back to what I said earlier about the whole global gangbang, the ones that have been
Which ones?
underground
Global
for so long.
gangbang theory?
Oh, yeah, the one for the druid.
Wait, what
the
was
druid
that
gangbang
called
theory.
again?
Global gangbang theory.
Yeah, the druid. Going back to the concept. Of the druid,
GGBT.
The global.
GGBT.
It's the Big Bang, but
GGBT. Global gangbang theory.
GG.
it really was a Big Bang.
Global gangbang.
Never ended.
So going back to that concept, you talked about the people that are living in caves.
I mean,
And they turn all golem-y and creepy, and
No,
they
no, no,
got
no.
the caves to go to the gangbang. Everyone's like, "Yo, what the fuck? What are they doing here?"
yeah.
That's precious.
Yeah,
Precious.
maybe,
I can't do it.
And
I
maybe,
can't even
maybe
bring
that's how
myself
the
to do
Neanderthals were died out. Was because they morphed into something and they were like, nope,
He wants fish.
nope, we're done with that. Dude, there are fish that live in caves. You know,
Yeah.
it. God damn.
There's blind fish.
you could eat fish, crabs, and bats,
And orangutans.
snakes, bugs,
Anything you want to
bugs.
keep disgusting, Tommy.
fungi.
3 is what you shall count. No more.
Oh, do you want to learn how you can go to the Eye of the Sahara?
Gotta walk probably.
The Western Sahara no longer has the temperate conditions that existed during the Eye's formation. However, it's possible to visit the dry, sandy desert of the Eye of the Sahara calls home, but it's not a luxurious trip. Travelers must first gain access to a Mauritanian visa and find a local sponsor. Once admitted, tourists are advised to make local travel arrangements. Some entrepreneurs offer airplane rides or hot air balloon trips over the Eye, giving a visitor's bird's-eye view. The Eye is located near the town of Udane, which is a car ride away from the structure. There's also a hotel inside the Eye.
What?
Fuck up. Really? Are you fucking shitting me? Or you do that?
I haven't heard that.
Yeah, there's a hotel inside the Eye.
He's a bit.
I was wondering if, because this theory about it has just like gotten popular the last couple of years, if there was going to be like a tourism boom, and like they could actually start doing some sort of actual research on it. I feel like, because that's the thing, no one has studied it.
You
You
probably
know?
have to be super rich. Like, I'm George Clooney. Let me into the Eye.
Yeah, but no one's dying there. Like celebrities aren't going to go. You just need some like rich anthropologist. I'm not going to spell that.
Spell cataclysm.
Yeah, there's a cat and a ism in there.
Cataclysm.
Sounded it out.
Spell it.
Not going to do it.
C-A-T-A.
What was this for?
Use grab too.
Yourself.
Oh, I think I grabbed you one, and then you're like, no, I want Modelo.
Oh, did you? Okay,
You just got yourself a backup.
There you go.
You want more White Claw?
All right.
Nah.
So
Who wants to hear a crazy story?
I mean, I'm already here.
This is called Take Me Away, Kappas.
Kappas?
The Saint Ascent, 1936.
Donald Matthew Santacroce, 65, really wants to go to federal prison. To that end, on March 6th this past year, he entered a Wells Fargo bank branch in Salt Lake City, handed the teller a note that, quote, read, "Please pardon me for doing this, but this is a robbery. Please give me $1. Thank you." According to KSL TV, the teller handed over $1 and asked Santacroce to leave, but instead he sat down in the lobby and waited for the police to arrive. During his wait, he mentioned that it was a good thing he didn't have a gun because the police were taking so long. At that point, the manager ushered employees into a locked back room. The arrest report noted that Santacroce said that if he gets out of jail, quote unquote, he will rob another bank and ask for more money next time to make sure that he goes to federal prison.
3 hots in a cot.
Oh, have you heard about people that go to jail and then they're just there so long like they can't even live in the outside world and they do things to get back in jail or kill themselves?
Yeah. Brooks was indeed here.
He was 65 years old, Donald Matthew Santacroce.
They need some health care, honestly.
Well, he had health care, kind of, while in prison. The state can't let you die. You know, they have to.
That's why he went. That's why he's trying to get to jail so we get free health care. That's what I'm saying.
Makes sense. It's probably why they don't arrest him. Like, yeah, we know. You robbed a bank. Get the fuck out of here.
You have a pre-existing condition.
You owe the dollar. Just take the fucking dollar and get out of here. It's right out of the system.
What I say is they're not going to send him to federal prison because you have a pre-existing condition, and we're not going to be liable for that. So you don't get to go to jail.
Yeah,
it's an insurance. That's an insurance joke. For
jail
being denied
is,
insurance.
You know, if you're desperate, you go to jail. At least you'll have a place to stay.
You guys are fucked up. Jesus. It's kind of annoying.
Or
I'm sure I know better.
Help homeless people instead.
Wait, what? To hump homeless people?
Or you can just help homeless people
instead.
Oh,
help. Okay.
Well, how do you do that, though?
I am not talking about that subject.
What the fuck?
Okay.
All right.
What don't you do?
What don't I do? I just told you what I don't do.
Feed homeless people?
Nothing?
It's pretty fucked up, dude.
I've given money to people that I supposed were homeless. They claim to be.
Good for you. You're good.
But you never given some change or a couple bucks to a guy begging?
Yes.
That's about all I've done.
Great.
Okay.
All right.
Everyone's probably guilty of it.
Guilty? What?
Of not feeding them.
Here, homeless. Here, homeless.
You're guilty for giving them money.
How's that guilty?
Because then it attracts more.
Jesus Christ!
You feed them, they come back.
For a second there, I thought you were gonna not be horrible. Okay.
So Lane views homeless people as animals.
I've definitely
undeserving of rights.
I've definitely given people money that like look fucking awful. Like, God damn, I feel bad for this person right now.
Take it and get away.
Not like that. But
yeah, right.
But it's, I mean, you also see the same ones all the time.
I need some meth money. Oh God, get out of me. Here's $20.
Yeah. The Panhandlers make some good money, man.
We did actually, I think one of the very early episodes. I'm pretty sure we looked up how much people made on average being a full-time beggar in each state.
Can we redo that?
Oh, we can redo that.
That was like 5 years ago.
I thought last I heard was like $70,000 is the average.
I've heard that just in California.
How much does
it's over 100
average panhandler make per state?
Is panhandling their official title? Like, is that what the IRS claims them as?
Executive traffic harasser.
Oh.
Ah, fuck! Derek, do you have onions for dinner?
But not all of them. Not all of them.
Oh, speaking
in
of state
adjusted 2020 USD, the economic yield from panhandling is most often $2 to $16 per hour. That's a huge range.
2 to 16,
or $20 to $60 per day, and $200 to $500 per month. Substantial variations exist. Economic comparisons to other forms of shadow work and future research directions are provided. Oh, this is
You're looking up a job to help them or something.
No, I was giving you numbers.
Well,
I think I just felt Derek's dick on my shoulder.
Did it
Guess
feel homeless?
Guess I'm getting 2 shots today.
How can you feel when you don't have a shoulder?
It's not nut. Wayne,
I know. I'm just fucking.
you rub your dick on my back? Did you, Derek?
Don't you wish?
I swear, I felt something
No.
warm and wet.
Swarm?
I have a
And-
natural, strong aurora around my body.
Strong aurora, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
People can physically feel it.
That's the
You
word.
don't need to be some crystal girl
Yeah, that's
to
the word
feel
aurora.
my energy.
Aura.
Yeah, my aura. What did I say, aurora?
Aurora.
Yeah, that's how. Well,
Yeah.
when it's as big as mine, you call it an aurora.
Shut the fuck up. It bounces off of your fucking atmosphere.
It's a aurora borealis.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
I'm getting tired of that quick wit there. It's pissing me off a little bit because I'm not fast enough.
He beat you because
Okay, well, how much do
I was
beggars
prepared for
make
I got,
per state in a year? How much do beggars make in the U.S. on average since 2015? It depends. Oh, it's some bullshit Reddit thing, I think. Cora. Yeah, fuck Cora.
yeah, we need an official document.
Official.
Who's studying the homeless population?
Here we go.
nobody with money. that's for
Journals.sagepub.com.
sure. Okay.
Who is that?
Oh, I don't even know if this is a good link. Let me just skim it real fast. 2 to 16. Same fucking thing we read before. God damn it.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, I mean, honestly, how are they reporting it? Like, how do they know that? You know,
Hey, how much you make today?
I bet I wouldn't be surprised if they get a $20 bill every other hour.
The most beggars in the world, I sound like they're in India at a place called West Bengal.
Oh well, not the world.
81,224 beggars. Was followed by Uttar Pradesh. It's another place that
What
has
state is that in?
65,835. Andhra Pradesh, 30,218.
Why are you talking about Indian stats on homeless
Yeah,
people?
we don't care about them.
This is all in
Well,
back. It's like 2
That's like
years
the
ago.
caste
Hey,
system
Jesus.
there too. Like they're
Yeah.
there are forced beggars or whatever.
Yeah, let's. All right, dude.
I'm just being honest with you, man. Let's talk about fucked up things in the world: slavery, caste systems.
Well, okay, hang on.
What
So
is that
there's
supposed
a
to say about
terrorist?
website called Invisible People. How much do panhandlers actually make?
Yeah, let's tell us.
Byline, or not byline, but subline. And how many are secret millionaires just waiting to be exposed?
Oh, shut up.
Oh, this is just an article.
I bet this is a
fucking
right wing website.
invisible person.
We've all heard stories of panhandlers making a few $100s in just a few hours. Blah, blah, blah,
Why are you
blah.
reading like an old man?
This guy's old man glasses on.
Yeah, why get to the face though?
Okay, so this is what they started off with. We've all heard the story of the person that's panhandling, and then all of a sudden you see him get in the fancy car and leave, right?
Pretty
There's a
sure
grain
it's
of
true.
truth to every story. In this case, that not every panhandler is homeless or even lacking for money. These stories have entered the zeitgeist. Oh, zeitgeist stories, so urban legends.
Yeah.
I once saw a panhandler fly away in the Batmobile. What the fuck, man?
I feel like this is a Fox News story.
Yeah,
It's called Invisible People.
but also might be. I think the way it was going was to say that's not accurate. That's I was going before you went crazy. Because zeitgeist does not mean fake. Zeitgeist means the whole of human understanding.
But you didn't even get to the explanation if it's
Yeah, you
real or
just
not.
flipped out.
It says, who are panhandlers? I'll get this out of the way right off the bat. Small percentage of panhandlers are just con artists playing blah, blah, but the majority of panhandlers are people that genuinely have need. How can I be so sure? Blah, blah. This is why I think I'm right. And then now I'm going to explain my thesis. Try to skip over some shit.
Yeah. We don't need to hear this guy's backstory. Let's get to why he thinks that, or why you think he's.
Okay, so then they go on to explain, like, why do people panhandle? It's a good day! Whatever.
You
It
don't
doesn't
have a
matter.
job, yeah.
Now I'm a panhandler.
He
How
got
much
kicked out
can
of
you
his
make?
place.
Unsurprisingly, it depends. Are you an entrepreneurial panhandler?
Yeah, of course.
Are you a salesman panhandler?
Do you have a fancy sign?
Or just a traditional cardboard and thick black marker?
Or are you going with a fake crutch? or actual
Oh.
Do you
wheelchair.
have a kid in your
Full
backstory or no
polio.
kid in your backstory?
Oh, yeah.
Are you a vet or not a vet?
God,
Although if you're not a vet, you're not going to be like, I'm not a vet. Give me money.
beard or no beard?
Beard.
Yeah.
Well, no panhandler that's a real panhandler doesn't have a beard.
Yeah, there's no way you
I'm
can
too
panhandle without a
broke to
beard.
shave.
Yeah, how would you
People that
shave?
broke to shave. They don't have access to shaving equipment.
Yeah, because they're too broke to shave.
But
Yeah,
they're
it sucks.
fucking getting paid $100 an hour.
Well, we're going to find out. Because, as usual, it depends.
You take that $20 and go get your fucking haircut.
It's kind of almost sad. All
No,
right.
why would you get your haircut? when you
Things
get
like
fucking
your
wrecked off
appearance,
vodka?
personality, likability, or charisma, and the smallest details about you can also influence if people are willing to give and how much. Someone
Yeah,
who
yeah.
thinks you look like their child might give double the amount.
Oh,
This is like
fuck.
talking to you about how to scam someone.
Yeah,
Are you broke?
yeah.
Are you desperate? All right. Find someone that looks kind of like you. Convince them that you're their lost child.
I
Had to
I don't-
split
I don't
money
think
with
that's
them?
how that
You
was
can go look
going.
up hospital records and fucking do research on the internet for paying a nominal fee. And
I don't think
you
that's
can
where
look
this is
at
going.
people that have kids that died or had childbirth
What?
or whatever or something crazy happened. Like they went to adoption.
Are you talking about out your ass, or are you
Are
talking
you-
about what you're reading right
This
now?
is literally on here.
No shit. Oh, I thought you were just going off on
Yeah,
a fucking diatribe.
I thought you were-
Okay.
I
I don't know what I don't think I should be on this website right now. This is a work computer.
I thought you were Alex Jonesing all of a
Here's
sudden.
how you can break the law. We won't tell you how to not get caught, but here's some ideas and things if you want to break the law.
Don't read this if you're a cop. How to steal an identity.
Jesus. Why would you steal an identity to be a
right.
homeless person?
Here's something. A 2001 study in Toronto determined that the average rate was about $30 per day, $8 per
What the
hour,
fuck,
with a
man?
median monthly income of $300. So 2001 study in Toronto, $300.
Yeah, that's like $10,000
I mean, that's like
today.
a city though. That's
Monthly.
That's any
Monthly.
normal city though. Also has that.
Yeah,
homeless
yeah.
people.
$300 in Toronto,
Roughly.
you can get a 2-bedroom apartment.
No.
With
No.
an iPad in 2001, which is saying something.
No. You can probably get you some extra newspaper
I was being
to lie
facetious,
down
Derek.
underneath the bridge.
Hence the iPad. God
You
damn it.
can
quit
maybe
stepping on my
afford
jokes.
a car.
No. I mean, you have to
Food.
inherit that. Be like, go find your parents, breed some disease on them, let them die, and then be like, all right, well, I get the car.
Wouldn't you have disease though too?
I just assume if you're
Yeah, you-
homeless, you have disease.
Most people that are homeless
Jesus,
actually
man.
they still have their car. They live in their little car, van or whatever, right?
That's,
A lot of people are.
yeah.
They
Yeah.
have foreclosed on their home.
Well,
they live in a car.
No, those are people that by choice have decided that they want to
No,
live in their car.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
Yeah, there's people that obviously have no choice. They have a car, and that's what they live out of.
Yeah, yeah. No choice.
Yeah.
Can't get a job.
And that's actually the majority of a lot of poor people or people that are homeless, they do have a vehicle. Not all of them do, but a good chunk of them do.
Yeah, because, well,
At the very least.
because they had it when they lost their place to live. So, yeah, yeah. Damn, that's sad now. I'm sad. Way to go.
About homeless people?
Yeah. It's a bummer.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to go to California to see homeless people.
Well,
I've heard it's really bad there now.
in like certain spots, sure. Holy
I
shit.
think we've
you
been
see that?
talking about this in the subject called Take Me Away, Coppas.
I don't even remember what that was about.
The guy that kept trying to get arrested.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Here's another
It's
story.
actually kind of interesting.
This one's
What-
called... What is so interesting, John?
What is
Let
so
us know.
interesting? The earth groans about it.
Have you seen? Nice. Shout out Earthgrounds. Yeah, I saw it. Like I'm sure some YouTube channel. I don't know what it was. Ow. They were interviewing a permanent resident of I don't know if it was Skid Row, but a permanent homeless person in I want to say Seattle.
When you say
And-
permanent homeless person, it's like an art installation. I call this
Pretty
permanent
much.
homeless person.
You know, these tent cities that they're permanently homeless, and she describes her day, and it sounds fucking awesome. And they stay homeless because basically they go, find some money somewhere or get somebody whatever. They go and they get a handle. They go get drugs. They sit around. They drink, smoke, fuck, just chill all fucking day.
Yeah.
And because they got $20 in the morning, I'm like, honestly, that does not sound horrible. And you're in
you want to
Seattle.
live out of a tent,
I've always thought
All year
that's like a
round,
good documentary.
through the winter,
Follow those people around.
rain, Sunshine.
Derek, what the
hail.
fuck part of your brain just turned off that doesn't understand sarcasm right now?
I am just playing devil's advocate.
Jesus
John.
Christ.
All right, don't take it personally.
But anyway, it doesn't sound too
Answer
bad.
the question.
So, if you're in
No, it sounds awful.
getting high and drunk and fucking all day,
for how
sounds
long?
Fun,
For
but
free?
yeah, I mean, like, when are bathroom breaks?
whatever you
Are
want,
you going to
baby.
share your pretzels with me? Do you mind if I watch the game today?
Yeah, Derek's got game plans.
What the fuck?
I can't just be fucking all day long.
Not
You
you.
shit the tube, man.
He's got chicken to cook.
Maybe if I gotta cook chicken.
Anyway, so now imagine from Seattle. Now you're in California, where it's fucking gorgeous all the time, beautiful all the time. You don't have to worry about freezing to death. Boom, homeless.
Yeah, but you're just a
Out to-
fucking bum
out
doing
to
drugs on
Morro
the
Day.
street.
Out to Morro
That's
Bay
what a
once.
bum is.
No.
Yes.
In between
No,
the
yeah.
sheets, the tent. That's where you do drugs at. Then you just go and walk around and get arrested by the cops later for being intoxicated in public.
You talking about the sheets
So
in the
it's-
streets?
And the street in
Well,
the sheets.
I'm assuming if you're getting that fucked up all the time,
You just
and
take your
doing nothing
sheets
but
outside.
fucking and taking drugs, the best you probably have for tent wise is a piece of string and a sheet.
But
And you just hang it, suspend it, and wrap yourself in it.
what, don't they?
If you could. You're too lazy because you're so fucked up. You can't even fucking put a couple stakes at the corners of your sheet.
So what? So
Jesus, damn, dude.
what's the
Fuck.
solution
Calm
for
down.
all these druggies out on the street under the sheets?
I want to get every
Stop
guy
saying out of
that
shit.
at least has a CDL or woman.
What?
Or trans, whatever. I don't care. Person, people.
You want?
We get bulldozers and we just push them out to sea. Just slowly.
Fuck you, they're hippies.
That was going a way different direction.
just grind them up on the way.
They're trying to
or-
find people that are hopeless with CDLs. to
No,
give
like
them
South Park
jobs.
style, where like they're like, stop bleeding
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And as soon as they get past the blade, they're like, ah! And
See,
then
that's
another
the-
one's right behind it. You know how they stagger each other
Yeah.
when they go down
No.
the highways in Nebraska.
See, that's the thing, though.
You get the flying duck wings.
Some
That's
of
fucked up.
these homeless people are vengeful. They're ready to they're gathering together and coming after the
Well, if they can
bulldozer.
get the motivation to stick to that plan, then
it's,
okay.
it's guerrilla warfare.
I guarantee you, not enough of them are going to not be pushed into the ocean.
they're on
that
drugs.
They're going to be able to take
Dude,
over.
dude,
on drugs.
dude. I
They're
thought
taking you down.
when you started
You
that
splash them with water.
when you started that
That's all that's happening. It's a mass
And
communal.
the way
And a big splash of water in your face. You going to fucking come out of it or not?
Now-
All right,
well,
later.
welcome to being a fascist.
the way you started that story, you said get people with the CDLs. I thought you were going to give them jobs. That went a way different direction than I was expecting. I thought you were going to solve the homeless problem and give them jobs. No, dump them in the ocean. Jesus, dude.
No, if you can go, okay, how about this?
Oh, yeah,
push
keep
in the
digging.
ocean.
Keep digging.
If you can fucking get your way out, swim back.
Then you're
We'll
hired.
give you $500.
Hey,
We're gonna put it on TV
now
and
we're
sell
back-
it on TikTok.
Now we're back to our Squid
Yeah,
Games
right?
bullshit.
Yep. I'm down with that.
No,
Watch that.
sell it on TV through
Wait,
TikTok.
are the drivers of the bulldozers like stars, or like you gotta cheer for
Sure, yeah.
cheer for Mickey?
Bulldozer bin!
Do they have like the hippies set up in like a bowling style, like a pyramid?
All right, dude. All
Hot
right.
Rod's got like spikes on his fucking blade,
Yeah.
impaling people.
Oh, it's like battle bots.
We
when
call
they
him
have-
the Undertaker.
You're gonna have weapons that swamp people.
What do they just take?
All right, if
existing
you had a
monster
bulldozer and you could attach like one weapon or maybe general concept
hammer.
like spikes,
Hammer.
you're gonna go with the hammer and just
yeah.
splat people.
Well, do I want a hammer or an axe?
Now, if it's battle bouts theme, I mean, literally somebody's
Eric is on
driving
one. God damn.
a big ass plow. Your hammer, who's controlling it? Is it you remotely? Hammer,
You're driving.
hammer,
It's
pushing the
driver.
button, hammer.
Lane's driving. Drive my truck.
Oh, you're gonna drive the vehicle and hit the hammer button from the cockpit.
Oh yeah, it's like your pull horn or whatever. But you still have control of your hood, flip, whatever it's called. Blade. Yeah, but you can have different. You know, it's gotta have a nice scoop on it where it like flings them up.
They don't move that fast, and they don't flick up. They just go up and down. They don't.
Yeah,
it's
well,
not
I
a
mean,
backhoe.
I mean, my bulldozer definitely has monster truck tires on it, so it's for
They already have
it's for
monster truck-
TikTok.
Yeah, no, I mean you get advertising money on that, you know. Then you sell it and have a Netflix special later on, get your millions.
I think, yeah. Well, we're obviously the first sponsor of my monster truck, Bulldozer.
I'm gonna get my own monster truck. Thank you.
Derek has to convince the world, though, to restart this league.
All right, easier said than done.
And I'll
all
get the
right?
truck. I'll have the
One
truck.
man can wish. All right. It's almost Friday. I'm just feeling a little excited. All right.
Okay, that's
All right,
fine.
all right.
I was the one asking about the homeless people. If there's any serious
I mean,
solution.
you went off on a murderous bulldozer rampage.
I think you just give them a whole bunch of good drugs. I'll give them LSD,
Ooh.
and then they'll
Push them in
trip
the ocean.
out, and then
They're already tripping out all the time.
Well,
Fuck, dude.
not all
Some
of them
people
want
just go
LSD.
fucking like ferment bags of their own shit and huff it.
well, if they don't survive it, they'll feed the next
Jank 'em.
generation.
My shit smells good.
What do you?
Everybody loves their own brand. People fucking huffing shit fumes.
Well,
when
they do.
ferment.
They do shit everywhere. They smell like shit for sure.
You can shit in a bag.
Seal
it up.
I know how shit works.
Wait a fucking week or so and huff it.
Oh, you're talking about the
I
shit
know what,
huffers.
I know what jankum is, okay?
Jankum? I forget that was the word for it.
Yeah, that's the word for it, jankum.
Yeah, if you don't know, then you don't know.
I
then.
don't know, Derek.
Dude, what the fuck?
It's weird that
are
he
you
knows that.
on?
How do you not know it?
Yeah,
Y'all
dude.
know it.
Jankum?
You're
I
the
didn't
weird
ever
one. You're the
jankum.
weird one.
You've been huffing shit.
If I was huffing shit, I would know jankum.
Isn't it like a form of carbon dioxide?
You both
monoxide
obviously know
poisoning?
jankum.
I've never smelled shit. Okay, in
You
my
really
whole
never
life.
You haven't smelled a bag of fermented shit, I think is what you probably mean.
God damn,
No,
dude.
that's obviously what I meant.
You're 36, dude. You have smelled shit.
I've smelled some
You
shit.
smelled a lot of
I've
shit.
smelled some shit.
The vast majority of it's yours.
I've invited you to smell some of my shit
Called the
before.
shit poo.
Dude, smell my shit.
Derek, get in here and smell this shit, and then kick it.
Oh, fuck! Let me get my ex.
Let me go get my kick boot or shit kicking boots on.
Shit kickers.
Fucking, what the fuck?
So, yeah,
All right.
that's how I stand about it.
So here's something called "Don't Touch the Baby." I reread all this, or I read this earlier, and I feel like I don't remember exactly what this story's about. I feel like it was
touch the baby.
kind of funny, maybe baby, but a little sad. I don't remember. Natalia Harrell, 24, arrested last July in Miami for allegedly shooting and killing Gladys Vietz Borsala, 28, as they rode in an Uber. Since then, she's been in the custody of Miami-Dade Corrections Department, along with her unborn child. Oh, that's right. So her boyfriend, the baby daddy, is trying to get her out of jail because the baby is going to be born in jail, and he's claiming that she's not getting fed well enough, not enough nutrients, no water.
He wants to get
the baby's going to be born premature, or maybe late, or maybe it doesn't make it.
Well, it's obviously just not healthy in there.
Well, that's what he's claiming.
The baby's not. Why is the baby
Exactly what he
in
says.
prison?
It's not healthy enough for a baby, and the baby's being punished for something it did not do.
Yeah, it's not getting.
That's the
nutrients.
case
They're
he's trying to
eating
make.
prison food. You're giving a baby prison food.
Officials reply that they're going to review the case.
That's the story.
Yeah. What do you think? Should they let her out?
Home
She
arrest.
committed crimes.
House arrest.
They know it was her.
They have
Honestly,
house
isn't that what
arrest.
house-
pregnant.
Yeah, that
They
sounds
ha-
like what's house arrest is.
They have house arrest for a reason.
True.
Unless she did something real fucked up.
And then maybe they'll talk about her going back to jail after the baby is born.
Yeah.
Depending on the sentences. If she's got a life sentence,
She needs maternity leave
it's different.
from the jail.
Yeah,
That's at least 8 to 10 weeks,
parental
right?
leave. Well, what's it called when they come to have sex with you?
Conjugal.
Conjugal visit.
Yeah. What
Minimum resort.
Oh. Yeah, I'm talking about. Oh.
Peter, what's happening?
Lumberg! You slept with Lumberg? All right. That devolved. Sorry.
Turn to channel 2.
Hey, Peter! Roast exam!
So-
I just always get that feeling.
Where was this at?
Mike Judge, 1999.
Miami-Dade,
Miami-Dade?
Florida.
Is that different than
It's
Miami?
the county that Miami's in.
Oh, okay. Goddamn.
Dang it.
Well, that was a good one. I felt like that wasn't going to be a good one.
No,
I apologize.
I'm
sorry.
You didn't say your
Hey.
answer. You didn't say your answer.
What's my answer?
I said.
What did I ask?
I said she should be allowed to go free.
She should be selling seashells down by the seashore.
Do you
Well, she was in
agree?
Miami, so.
Or are you disagreeing with that? 'Cause
I say let her out.
maternity leave.
If you're Republican and you're trying to make an argument
you don't
that
have to
you
bring
care
that
about
into it.
unborn baby life, then I think you need to support that she gets to go out of jail and she should be given, I would argue, at least 10 weeks, but it might be as little as 6 to 8.
Do you know even what she did wrong?
No, she's in jail.
You think she's a violent criminal?
She's in jail. That's all we need to know.
She a danger to herself?
She farted in other people's mouths.
Well, I mean, think about this though. It does set
Well, you know what?
this does set a presence though. Presence?
Precedent.
Precedent? Wouldn't then everyone that ever gets pregnant in jail gets to go free?
What that means is.
Unless we're willing to provide and nourish those women's bodies to a healthy point to deliver a child, and then, even then, I would say they should probably be out of jail. But you can still have a good environment with a woman that's pregnant with a child and let her have birth in jail if you're creating the correct environment in those services.
What if they just let the dad into jail with her? And like
There's a bunch of
he
pregnant
gets to like bring food in.
Yeah,
for
that
her or
everyone's
something.
pregnant.
I think it's in the Netherlands somewhere, one of those countries. They've done some experimental shit with.
Well, they're
But not
prisoners.
even experimental. This is actually their how they handle people that are in prison. They don't really go to prison. They go to these halfway houses, basically.
Yeah.
And there's people like full time on staff that are there, basically like a camp counselor that just helps guide them and stuff, and be like, yeah, no, like, how about maybe don't get drunk tonight? Like, what good's that doing for you right now?
Yeah, that's socialism, Derek.
Or
No.
that could just be things that are good for people. Yeah, sure. Call it socialism.
They are like a democratic social state, but their whole like system is completely different. Like their jail is not the same as America's jail. You
Yeah,
know, like
because
we
it's not
have
for profit.
so
They
many
just
people
literally-
incarcerated.
Was it
There's probably like 8
Norway?
people
I think
in
it was,
jail.
or something like that. One of those countries around
say
there
8 people?
got voted happiest country in the world, and now they were offering people, they will pay for you to come to their country so they can make you happy. You have to stay there for like 6 months or something like that.
Norway?
Their government will pay for you to come there and experience happy.
That's like
That was their selling thing. It was like,
I think Alaska has that too. You
No,
get, like,
Alaska has a
the tax
please
credit.
God come over here.
yeah,
That's
no,
the-
yeah,
You
they're
get a
just
tax
for
credit
people.
if you move to Alaska. Yeah, that's why a lot of criminals move there.
A lot of what?
Criminals, you escape. God damn it.
Well, sometimes you gotta escape.
To Alaska, I'd probably rather go to Norway or
Remember
Iceland.
there was
Iceland.
a guy that we've met through Grape. And then who's also hung out with us that summer where we were down at the College World Series like all the time with like Barnes and Maxwell, and then there was like all those girls that were there, and I think Grape hung out with us a little bit. A buddy at Grapes used to go there and hang out all the time with us. I think he was hanging out that summer too with Amanda, if you recall.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
He went.
He was like doing like crab fisherman shit or something
He
crazy.
went
like
out
that
to
in
Alaska. Went deep fishing.
Yeah.
Or
Deep sea fishing.
yeah,
or-
he was on a fucking boat.
Yeah,
and
he's
shit,
on a
though.
boat fucking harvesting meat. from
He's
the
on a
ocean.
boat. He was on is Blake. He was on one
Blake, that's
of
right.
the. He was on one of our podcasts before even.
Yeah, that's right.
It had to have been one of the early ones.
Yeah.
Wow. But yeah, I think that was even after he came back. I would take off and do it though. Would you?
Jump on a fishing boat in
No,
Alaska?
not jump onto it. Go sign up for like a tour, not tour, but like a work out there for 6 months at a time.
No.
Fishing season.
How much am I getting paid?
more than 5 times what you make now.
Really?
Yeah, that's not what it is.
What I make right now
Maybe
in
it's
a year,
3. Maybe it's
no,
3.
No.
No, I'm
Those
just
guys
saying,
walk
though.
away with like 40 grand for the season.
No, I think it's definitely more than that.
No.
But it's pretty short, though. It's like 3 months or something.
Yeah. Not 6 weeks.
No, I think it's if you sign up for the longer term. Maybe it's even 9 months or whatever. It's quite a lot. But then you're like almost like they expect you to come back. You know?
No. I can be. No.
You can't do that.
That's why I didn't. God.
Oh, you just tried to escape. Did you bring a topic tonight?
Yeah.
Are you going to get to it?
Yeah, well, are you guys going to be
Well,
fucked up still? Yeah.
Yeah, we're fucked up, aren't you?
I'm fine.
Okay. Well, then read your story fine.
All right, Dad.
No. If you fucking read your story now.
You said fuck.
Don't start with me. I know.
Jesus.
Yeah. Lane thinks he's God.
I need a beer.
He knows.
I don't think you do.
All right.
I
Those
would like,
were just
no.
some...
No. Are you wrapping that up?
I got to do.
We started off talking about babies born in prison. It ended with what?
I don't know. John was just talking about bullshit.
All right. So check this out. Call this story DMT Basement Lab.
What?
Yeah. Got your attention?
Yeah.
Minnesota man arrested after allegedly running DMT lab out of basement. Cops called it, quote, extremely rare, unquote. Which, yeah, DMT is kind of a pain in the ass to make, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. It's different roots and a vine mixed together.
Where does
Crystallizes.
this get sourced from? Do you have any ideas? Like shit from Mexico or south of the border?
Well,
or?
I mean, it just depends. There's different ways of making it. There's the ayahuasca form in South America. And I'm sure you can probably make it from easier other things, you know? There's bastardized versions, just like there's different versions of making meth. There's different versions of making crack cocaine.
Well, so this guy, though, wasn't just making DMT. Victor Wayne, 46, was taken into custody after authorities found, well, the chemical for DMT. You better try to pronounce it. I'll try.
I could pronounce it.
Can you?
Dimethyltryptamine?
I think you're right. Yes, dimethyltryptamine.
I've watched too many Joe Rogans.
Yeah. Or methamphetamine. They also found methamphetamine, marijuana, and psilocybin mushrooms in a Nurse Strand home. Not sure where Nurse Strand is. March 21st, according to a press release. He had 28 grams of meth on him when arrested.
Jesus.
They obviously had reason to suspect he was distributing it. Upon executing a search warrant, the DEA found more than 100 grams of DMT
Jesus Christ.
and discovered 2 slow cookers in his basement. In the vicinity of the crock pots, they were both filled with like a red-colored sludge-like substance. Agents also said they observed precursor chemicals, rags typically employed as filters, and glass pipettes in another jar containing a brown liquid. Guy was obviously running a chemical lab for drugs.
Jesus. Well, I think you can order shit online and do that. Or have some supplier. Anyway, yeah. The government is going to figure that out and come get you.
That's what happened. The DEA.
Yeah. Wait, should we guess what state it's in?
Arizona.
Ohio.
Oh, Wayne tried to claim when he was getting arrested that he was using all of that because it had like different colored chemicals resting in different containers, makeshift containers by a better word, like hats and stuff getting filtered as sludge dye tie-dye t-shirts. He was trying to say he was tie-dyeing shirts with that shit.
Oh, I see. Okay. I was like, do you have another vat of that stuff?
He also had lots of packaging skills, marijuana, and psilocybin.
Do you think that the DEA, I guess, knows? They probably knew he was cooking DMT, or do you think they were like, just some like meth bust, they're like, what the fuck is this guy? He's not
Well,
making meth.
I know a lot of like in like sewers. If you're in a big enough area, which sounds like this place seems I've never even heard of. So unless it was next to a large city like LA or something, you would think that most large cities they'll have. Or they're supposed to. People go through the fucking sewers, and it's easy for them to determine like things are flushing down the toilet, whether or not it's like a chemical or whatnot. They have like little equipment. It's almost like a they can get a sampling kit. I think a lot of times they have like electronic stuff that will pick up certain chemical signatures.
It's just like with
but,
pee.
You might want to get
know?
a fucking sample of this. From the sample, they can determine like, oh, you were dumping fucking cocaine down the toilet or something like that. You know?
Yeah, they could also just be making fucking shit up.
Yeah. Well, who? The cops?
Yeah.
True. That's pretty true. But they would have no reason to pick a random ass person and be like, oh! I mean, I guess if they really wanted to pick somebody, if they knew where they were living.
Well, there's also like
that.
paraphernalia. Sometimes it's obvious this guy was cooking fucking DMT, or this guy was making meth.
Or killing goldfish.
We found gold, or a mirror on the table.
Gold. We found gold. They found treasure and trying to hide it.
He's obviously a pirate. You think a pirate lives in there?
What the fuck are you talking about?
It says pirate on that door, doesn't it? Okay.
Close. It says something family dentistry. Anyway, later on, Mac. Good job, buddy. Pretty close. Actually, it says
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I want to hear from John.
He's got a topic finally.
BroDozers.
Oh, I was talking about
BroDozers.
BroDozers.
We were talking about bulldozers earlier. You need to bring this up.
No, but first,
ready.
Bo the
Shut up.
BroDozer.
First,
We're
I'm
coming
gonna,
full circle.
shit.
Jesus.
No,
Bring it
first
around,
I'm
bring
gonna
it
start
around.
up.
You got anything else you want to get out for chest lane?
I want a bulldozer.
With spikes or a hammer?
A hammer.
I just checking if you're sticking with your original answer.
Yeah, I am.
All right, John. Tell us about your story.
All right, first shout out to Nana Greer's Kitchen Table, Family Table at
Nanny?
Osceola, Iowa.
What is it called?
Nana Greer's Family Table in Osceola, Iowa.
Where's that at?
Osceola, Iowa.
How? Where's Osceola, Iowa? at?
Osceola.
About
Osceola.
45 minutes south of Des Moines.
Oh, it's
So
out
from
there.
Omaha, that's like what? A 3-hour
from here,
drive?
it's two and some, yeah.
2.5?
Just call it 3 because you're gonna stop and pee a couple times.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, that's not that far. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I was there for doing some work, and they have a cinnamon roll that I will show you is 3 times the size of my fist.
A cinnamon roll?
That's a cinnamon roll.
Wow.
You showed this in D&D last night.
$5.
$5 for that fucking
And
pie?
then I got a burger, half-pound burger with all the fixins, and he just
With that?
with all no, I took some home, dude.
Okay.
A half-pound burger with all the fixins on a toasted bun, I think, with bacon, with a pile, like unreasonable pile of onion rings. The entire thing came out to $16.
Wow.
That's uptown.
In Osceola. What's it
Dude,
called again?
Nana Greer's Family Table.
Mama?
Nana.
Nana.
But
Does Nana work there?
The servers are wearing shirts that goes, home cooking so good, you'll think we stole your mama. I'm like, it's funny.
Yeah, that's funny.
Don't fucking laugh, Daggle.
Excuse me, Flo? What is the soup of the day? Soup du jour?
I don't know what you're referencing. I'm sorry.
All right, whatever.
Anyway, so yeah, well, basically,
How was the cinnamon roll, though?
Oh,
Because
it was pretty-
sometimes you get a cinnamon roll and it's like, yeah.
it got better as it went in because it's so big.
Well,
I
it's
kinda
always
tried.
better in the center.
Yeah, so it was pretty good. I mean, hey, for a $5 giant cinnamon roll, it was pretty good.
How does Nana even afford that?
But the point is, that place is like what it was 10 years ago. When you get a big fucking meal for a reasonable price. That in Omaha would be $30 easy.
Oh, 100%.
I went in there expecting to spend
Well,
$30.
That's you might be going to the wrong
And I ended
places.
up giving there's a 16 something and change tab. I gave him $25 because I'm like, this is so much food, and I'm so happy about this. Here's a huge tip. Yeah, and I did it again today. Boom, Not the cinnamon roll though. That's a bit much. Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Anyway, so check out Nana Grizz. Damn it.
I'm gonna say if I'm ever in Osceola, I would.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm probably not going to be
probably not.
in Osceola anytime soon.
Probably
What were you
not.
doing out there?
Doing a
What were you
standardized.
doing out there?
I was something about standardized testing. I had to drop
For
off.
your CDL?
No. I set up a big classroom with all the computers.
Fun.
For yeah.
Rent a computer?
Yeah, it's super fun.
That does not sound fun.
10 hours of
Did
cumulative
you have a
driving.
big ass hub and shit?
Ah, come on. God damn it. You just washed my fucking arm. God damn it.
Well, you opened the door for him.
No, Derek opened the fucking door.
Who was it?
What
was it? Now that we're alone,
I guess I was going to say thank you.
what are you going to do about it? Tell me the time.
8:12.
I know what time it is.
You just said tell you the time.
I know. I was calling what you were going to say out. I jinxed you. I made you
that's
do
not
it.
what that-
I made you do it.
That's not what a jinx is. All right. This is going off the rails.
Well,
Yeah,
you don't want to talk to me
So BroDozers.
because you. Oh yeah.
We're-
We're-
Oh no! Come the fuck on in.
We're gonna talk about BroDozers finally. 'cause
Finally,
as
I asked you about this
Don't,
15 fucking
I
minutes
can't-
you
ago.
asked it and
I
then
can't
ran
do it.
out. You asked it and ran out.
yeah,
so.
asshole.
Well, you were
Hi,
taking your
Carly.
time about it, and I was like, all right. Carly's out there. Welcome to the show, Carly. We have a guest in the studio today.
Yeah, for the next 3 minutes. Yeah.
Yes.
You have to share Derek's
We need to
microphone
close down the
if you're gonna
show.
say
How do you feel
anything.
about
Hello.
that? She said hello.
Oh, someone's fucked up.
What is the BroDozer?
You're fucked up.
I'm fucked up.
You look drunk.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, you're still stalling. What is the BroDozer?
All right. I've noticed for some reason in the past week driving around, of course I'm all over Omaha, so I see a lot of neighborhoods. I cannot count how many BroDozers I found with company names on the side of them. And all I
What's
can
a BroDozer?
Oh, I'm sorry. A BroDozer is a lifted truck with massive rims and tires.
I just went past a
Okay,
dually BroDozer, but his front tires look incredibly small.
Huh?
Perspective.
Well, that's what I kept thinking, but I kept looking at them, and I was looking at my
You're
fucking
welcome.
tire and looking back at theirs. I was like, those just look so small.
It's
You can only afford 4, so they put them in the back.
Guess what type of dog he had in the back?
Pitbull.
Correct. Absolutely correct. Guess what color?
Tan.
No.
Oh, Brindle?
You're trying too hard now.
Black.
No.
Oh.
Gray.
Tan. Oh.
back to the tires.
Try too hard just guessing.
The bro.
BroDozer.
Yeah. It's just. I don't know. Is it kids?
Well, I'm thinking, my theory is that all these little companies, and we're talking all these small service companies, a lot of dog doogie companies.
Landscapers.
Dog doogie.
But these are landscapers.
No. Like there's like Monarch Canine, which only picks up poopy. So,
Really?
So I'm thinking of these guys lost their jobs and then started these jobs and realized, oh shit, this is great. Now I can pay for all this stupid shit to put on this truck. So then they take their work truck, the only truck they have, and put $5,000 worth of wheels and tires on it and jack it way up. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, good for you, but also you just got money, didn't you?
Do you think they also fucking blow huge clouds of vape?
I hope
Yes.
You know they do.
so. I hope so.
Absolutely.
They almost have to.
I think it's in the bylaws.
Yeah, it's the law.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't get your BroDozer license without a vape.
Well, I mean, not all that vape are douches, but all douches vape. Like clouds,
Yeah, the bricks. Yeah.
bricks,
All right.
like
How-
steampunk things.
When you see one of those videos online of a bro who takes a big fucking thick rip and then does the trick smoke things with it, where they blow a ring and then they start wafting it with their hands.
Oh yeah,
And then
they ride the
blow
little
another
hoverboard.
ring or something spears through it, and they'll make a shape. and then walk away.
A sheep
A shape.
shape.
Like Gandalf.
What?
Yeah.
When you see those, what emotion does that evoke inside you? I just watched that shit and I was like,
Cool.
you got
Like-
way too fucking much time, man.
Yeah, kind of like, is he out of breath now? Like,
I don't know. Hopefully, if you're spending that much time training yourself on that shit, you're making money on advertisements online.
I hope so.
yeah, someone.
Otherwise, you're just a fucking jerk.
Oh, someone else is like selling your vapes or whatever.
If I saw a guy
Buying
doing that in the
vapes.
street, I'd walk by really fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is he blowing at you too? You don't even know.
I'd just walk through that thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Waving my hands.
I think I've asked you this before. Have you ever done the vapor alcohol?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How was it?
You get fucked up.
It's like a
Yeah.
It's like a rumplement shot, but it's
You
It's
vapor.
inhale
What the fuck?
alcohol
Rumplemans,
vapors.
But
dude?
vapor,
Really
it
like
tastes
it.
like it's
Do you think it's
mixed.
faster than boofing? It's probably instant. You're inhaling.
Yeah. It goes
Straight to the
Hey,
dome.
let's
Yeah.
do a comparison.
Google it.
I've done an oxygen bar. I've never done an alcohol vapor.
No, let's do a comparison. See
Have you boofed alcohol?
I
Negative.
have- Wait, no, that's a butthole thing.
We know your stance on buttholes.
Carly doesn't do butthole stuff, right?
Let's get that out of the way.
Only on Tuesdays.
Oh, okay. We'll see.
The
you
other
next,
T-Day.
See you next
The other
Tuesday.
T-Day.
So podcast for next Tuesday then?
See you next Tuesday.
That's your freedom.
We
Yeah,
can't
you
hear
do
that.
it-
Carly
you
got to
do.
turn it up.
Yeah, we don't know what that means.
See you next Tuesday.
Oh, she's calling me a cunt.
Oh, yeah, dude.
You just called me one. You said see you next
He
Tuesday.
didn't know. It's not
I don't think
like
I
podcast.
said that.
Actually,
No, I forget
I
that.
enjoy being called that word.
That's fucked up. Derek, run.
She's reveling.
Run, Derek.
I'm a rebel today.
She won't let me say it.
Run.
No, you can't say it.
Yeah,
but-
see?
It's a term of
She's
endearment.
boyfriendist.
Isn't it a term of endearment?
Relationist.
My beautiful little cunt.
I'll allow other people. But
Oh, ew. Oh, no, Lane, no.
Sorry, I've watched The Boys.
You made it creepy.
And-
The way you
Hey.
said it was just gross as shit.
You just
I
turned
feel
that
like that's a good thing I
creepy
missed
as
that, maybe.
This crazy is gross. It's, ugh.
I was
That-
just
that
watching
made me-
The Boys, and he
What
says
do
it
you
all the
think I think
time.
it means?
What
do
does he
you
say all the
think I
time in
think
the
I'm
boys?
grossed out
He
about?
calls people cunts all the
Oh,
time,
yeah.
and he makes it.
Butcher.
Yeah.
It's
Stop
gross.
saying it.
That's
Stop
weird.
saying
You
it.
made it creepy.
He made it creepy.
Yeah, I know.
Then
No,
why
I
are you yelling at
didn't.
me?
It's just
You
like
beautiful little cunt.
God's so gross.
You
it's
don't like that word?
no. It's like
No, the stuff phrase you're saying is fucking
it's
gross.
you're interpreting my words in a way
Yeah.
I'm not meaning.
Carly, how's that song go? She likes Dixie cups, filled up with beer. And then cunt, she's a cunt. Tree music fan.
Mm-hmm.
She loves dicks, cups, filled up with beer. She loves ass. Getting to hear her favorite song from the band. She's a bitch and cunt. Tree music fan.
Alright, who sings that song?
Willow Walker Jr.
Oh yeah, duh.
I
Also
figured
the
you
one
knew
that
that.
Well,
says,
it's on his
"Let
new
me
album,
out,
whatever.
let me see them titties."
Is it limp titties? Drop them out. Let me see them titties. Let me get it back. Good look at those big tickle bitties. That's what it was.
Big old teddies,
Wait, I'm texting you.
Anyway,
way down
I saw-
yonder on Chad.
I saw Willow Walker live. It was fucking awesome.
That's cool.
Now I'm gonna have to listen to it on the way home. Damn.
When did you see him live?
Do you think?
June like 20th, I think.
At the Holland Center, they're going to have, I don't remember which day it is, it's coming up real soon. It was on NPR this morning on the local station, 98.15, KMTV.
Well, Derek's microphone
Okay.
quit. Derek's microphone quit working.
Okay,
So
keep talking.
it's not lit up.
Plug me in, Scotty.
It's still plugged in. It's not lit up.
Touch it.
Lit there. Where it says push.
Smack it.
Where it says push to talk. Push it. Push
Push
it.
it
Real
good.
good. Oh, I gotta go.
Holland Center, they're having a Led Zeppelin tribute band.
Oh, nice.
They have a full orchestra
Sick.
At the Holland Center?
at the Holland Center.
When?
I'm going to guess, if not this weekend, then next. Probably like, a running show all week long.
Fuck off there.
Fuck off, Lane. And especially John.
Yo, what
Fuck
the
you,
fuck?
John.
Trash.